Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Today I thought I'd share with you guys my little designer bag collection. Now some of them are kind of like low end designer, not like all big designers, but I really wanted to show you guys because I get a lot of questions about like what designer bags I would recommend and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be nice for me to just share what I have, why I bought them, etc, etc. There's not a huge amount, like I said, but I am very grateful to have these bags in my life, and all of the bags I do really love. If I didn't love them, I would obviously resell them, or I wouldn't have bought them, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna jump in because why not, and I'm gonna start with this. Now this is the first designer bag that I ever bought, and I don't think I'll ever part with it because I really love this bag. It gives me a lot of like good vibes because I bought it. It was the first time I could afford to buy something expensive for myself after I left uni. Like it was like my first proper job and everything, so I really love this bag. I don't even think this bag is ugly. I still love it, but I just don't wear it a lot. It's not my favorite bag out of this kind of moment in my life, if you know what I mean. And it is the Chloe Faye bag. Now I bought this when I worked in an office and I found it so useful for carrying all sorts of stuff. I'd have like so much stuff in here that would last me all day, like all the bits and bobs that I needed for my day in London I could fit in here. And that's kind of the main reason why I was so interested in it, because it was a good size but also wasn't huge. It also was like very classic and simple, and that's why I bought it. So I have worn this a lot, even though like I wouldn't say it was like particularly, it doesn't look particularly like majorly worn, but up close this bit here, I don't know if you can see in the camera, it's quite worn down from where I've opened it. But I love this bag. I think this is a great bag if you work in an office, or if you have like a kind of job where you've got to go somewhere every single day and you've got quite a few things to carry with you. It doesn't fit a laptop in it or anything like that, but I do think it's a good bag. It fits a lot in it. This bit here is suede. I have to admit mine's not in the best condition because like it got rained on many a time, but the rest of it is all leather, and then the kind of chain is gold. I really like this bag. I think the strap is my favorite thing because it's, whilst it's like a big bag, it's not like on your shoulder like a shopper style tote bag. It's like a little bit longer, just feels a little bit more elegant. And then inside I've got stuffing in here, but it's got like two big sections, a little zippy pouch. Honestly, like probably one of my favorite pieces. It wasn't cheap, it's not the cheapest designer bag, but I do think it's lovely, and it is a really lovely bag if you're looking for something very simple that will go with everything, that's classic. I honestly love it, and I love Chloe as a brand anyway, so this is where like I first started with designer. I really liked Chloe at the time and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get that, and I don't think I'll be parting with it ever, because I just think it's such a nice bag, and for like future situations maybe I'll need it if I'm going traveling somewhere, or I'm going into London, or who knows, I might get some more wear out of it. It's not my favorite bag right now, but I do love it, and I keep it in this dust bag because I don't really get much wear out of it, but I like to have it out just in case I decide to wear it. So I love that. That is my first designer purchase. Love her. Then I guess we'll go into the next one I bought, which is another little Chloe. Can you tell that I quite liked Chloe at the time? I love this bag. I'm so excited to wear her because she's not really got a lot of wear over the last like year or so. She's definitely more of a kind of wintry bag for me. I do tend to wear more neutrals in the winter and then like more brighter colours in the summer. And this bag is perfect for that. It's in this gorgeous like taupey colour. And I love the gold detailing. The gold C is so pretty. It's got a bit of suede here, which mine's not in the best condition. It looks a tiny bit dirty, but I mean I have worn this bag a lot. When I got it I wore it a lot. It's very small, but you can fit your phone in it. Let me just hold my phone up. You can fit your phone in it. This is the 11 Pro Max, and maybe like a card holder and like a couple of other bits. You can't fit a huge amount in there, but it's a beautiful bag, and I love it, and I just think it's a great like crossbody bag. It's great for like just going out and about when you don't need loads of stuff. This is the kind of bag for that, and they do a lot of different colours of these as well. I don't actually know if they still sell this colour, but I will try my best to find it. It's also got a long strap, that you can detach if you wanted to. I always have it attached because that's how I would wear it. But yeah, long strap, really, really nice. I'll pop some pictures on the screen of me wearing it so you can see what it looks like on. But it's a gorgeous bag. Like, I absolutely love this bag. It just hasn't had a huge amount of wear, but I mean, we have been in a pandemic, so naturally it wasn't going to get loads of wear over the last year, really, was it? So yeah. Next, what do we do next? Okay, I'm going to do this one because this is like a lower end designer bag. It's not like the cheapest bag ever, but it's not the most expensive bag, and it's this little By Far bag. Now again, this is like very small. This is not going to be for everyone. First of all, it does fit your phone in just about, and if like maybe your cards not in the card holder, and a hand sanitizer, maybe your AirPods, that's it. It doesn't fit a lot in there, but I really like this bag. I think it's a really good like evening bag, going for dinner bag. Pop into the shops, you can just about get it over your shoulder. I'll show you, see? So you can wear it and not have to hold it in your hand, which is good. I love By Far. I think By Far has become one of my favorite brands. I just think it's really cool. It really suits my style. They do stunning pieces, and I just really like their like kind of chain details that they put on things. Everything is always silver, which I think gives By Far such an edge, and I really like that. A lot of brands don't do silver hardware. They do like a mix of the two. I like gold hardware usually, but I actually really like on By Far bags that they do silver hardware. I just think it adds the right edge. If it was gold, I don't think I'd like it as much. So yeah, this bag is very small. Here's my phone against it. As you can see, it just about fits. This is the smallest size. They do a bigger size than this. I don't know if they still sell this colour. It might have gone like out of season, but stunning nonetheless. And I do actually think this size of bag is really cute, especially for like, you know, little trips into town or whatever. Nothing like major, or even an evening out. I think it's really cute. So yeah, I really like it. I love the orange, and I love the texture of this leather. Oh, honestly, I just freaking love By Far bags. There's another By Far bag I want for my list. But yeah, how cute is that? Love it. I don't usually keep my By Far bags in their dust bags because I use them quite a lot, although I haven't used that one in a while. I say By Far bags, so I've got another one, but I'll show you that later. Next one is my little Jacquemus. Now my little Jacquemus has not had the biggest amount of wear. The most amount of wear. Basically, you can't fit a lot in this bag, so it's a kind of situational bag, to be honest. And it has to go with the right outfit. I do love this bag, don't get me wrong. If I am going to wear it, I usually take a tote bag as well if I have other things to take with me, because you can't fit your phone in this, and that is the only downside to this bag. But it's stunning and I love it, and it's so cute. And I remember when I got it, I was like, wow, this bag is so stunning, and I just love the colour. It's also got a strap, but it's currently inside because I haven't worn this bag in a while. I will say though, with Jacquemus bags, they scratch really easily, so you do have to kind of just like accept it and move on. There's not really a lot you can do about it. And also the like actual leather has discoloured a bit. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. It looks really, really dirty. I don't know if that's just because it is dirty or if it's just discoloured, but it's kind of a shame. When it's closed you can't tell. But my housemate Grace actually also has this bag, and hers has done the same thing, so kind of a shame. I don't know whether I would buy a Jacquemus bag again if it didn't fit my phone in it, or if it was like a light colour. I don't know, but I do actually really like Jacquemus as a brand, so I don't know. But I do love this bag. Like, you know, you're a little bit like, oh, I like it but I don't like, is it really worth the money? But I like it. I'm in that situation with this bag. So I love her. She's beautiful, she's very cute. I love the gold detail, like that bit of the bag. Stunning, absolutely stunning. She's so cute, but she hasn't been worn in a while. She's definitely a summer bag for me, more so than a winter bag. Going into a winter bag, my little Balenciaga. I bought this last year as a treat to myself. I was like, do you know what, I don't have a really good classic black bag that's crossbody. That Chloe bag is quite big, and I wanted something that was crossbody that I could wear over a coat, that would fit everything in it. I could walk around London, not have any like worries of anyone putting their hands in it or anything, right in front of me. That's kind of what I wanted. And I saw Balenciaga come out with this, and I was like, absolutely, that is coming home with me. I want it. Yes. The reason why I love it so much is, one, because it's structured, so it's not going to like get squashed or anything like that, which is nice. It's always going to keep its shape. I love the handle here, so you can hold it in your hand, on your arm, or wear it crossbody with the strap. And I also absolutely love the gold details. I just think the gold is so stunning against the black, and I just think as a bag goes, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful bag, and the gold details are just feel so expensive. And Balenciaga is actually one of my favorite brands. I've learned this in the last year or so. The stuff they sell is just so cool, and it's just so my vibe. It's very like, it's a little bit more like streetwear vibes, and I really like that. Inside, it's like, it's got a little zip pocket, and it's quite big. You can fit a decent amount of stuff in here. Believe me, I have managed to fit a decent amount of stuff in there. Umbrella, card holder, phone, random bits and bobs. It's one of those bags that I just think, in general, I'll wear a lot going forward in years to come, because it's just a very simple classic black bag, and I highly, highly, highly recommend this bag. This is the small one. There's also a smaller one than this, and a smaller one than that. This is the S, so the size small. And I really like it. I think it's beautiful, so I love it. I love it, love it, love it. This one is the size I would recommend getting. It's not the cheapest bag in the world, I won't lie, but it's a stunning bag nonetheless, and I think it's beautiful. So I love her very muchly. Next we have my little Prada. Can you tell I'm just so in love with all my designer bags? This bag I bought at the start of summer, I think, and I love her very much because she's stunning. She's got a couple of stains on her, but we move. I'm very much a believer that bags are designed to be worn, and designer things are designed to be worn. They're not designed to just look nice and be sat on a shelf and not be worn. And yes, this bag, as I've just realised, has a couple of little stains on it, but it's nothing in comparison to the fact that I'm wearing it a lot and I'm getting the wear out of it, and it's an amazing bag, and I love the way it looks and it suits my style, etc, etc. So yes, it kind of is a bit like, oh, you've got a stain on it, but also I didn't spend the money on it for it to sit on the shelf. You can't actually see the little stains on there, but there's one there, one there. I've also got a slight stain here, a mark even. But you know what? I love this bag so much. She's so pretty. She's such a stunning little bag. This is the Prada Re-Edition 2000. Re-Edition 2000. The nylon bag. And I love it. I was thinking about getting more a neutral one, but I don't own a lot of summer designer bags. I'm very much, I usually tend to buy bags in the winter, I don't know why. And I think sometimes a wardrobe needs to be elevated in the summer as well as it does in the winter, and I don't really tend to buy a lot of bags in the summer. So yeah, I love her a lot. I went into Selfridges and bought her at the Prada store. I literally went in, I was like, I want the pink bag, and they got it out for me, and they tried to sell me all the other things, and I was like, I just want the pink bag, let me buy the pink bag. I think it's actually gone up in price since I bought this, but they do have some stunning colours of this bag, so I would recommend it. I actually think it's a really nice bag, and if I was to buy another one, which I probably really won't, but if I was, I'd buy a black one, because the style of it is really nice. It's a very classic kind of simple on the shoulder style of bag, and I just love that. So yeah. Okay, my second to last bag is probably the bag you've seen me wear all the time. I wear it with everything because I actually think this is my favourite bag. Like, out of all my bags, I think this is my favourite bag. It just goes with everything, and it's just cool, and it's a vibe. And it's this By Far bag, and I love her a lot, as I do all of my bags, and you're probably bored of me saying that, so I apologise. This bag just goes with everything. I just love the way you can wear it. So obviously, like, this quite slouchy, pouchy bag, obviously the more you put in it, the more structured it goes. You can fit quite a decent amount in here as well. I can fit my umbrella in here, I can fit my phone, all sorts of bits and bobs. It's a really good size bag. It retails for around £300 to £400. So it's not the cheapest bag ever, but honestly, I genuinely think this is like the best purchase I've ever made. I love it so much. It's such a beautiful bag. So you can wear it obviously on your arm like this, or in your hand. But the one thing I really like about this bag, and I don't think this is designed to do this, is putting the chain over my shoulder, like as if it was a longer bag, and then I can wear it on my shoulder and I don't have to worry about holding it in my hand or whatnot, which I really like. I don't, like I said, I don't think the chain is designed for that. I think the chain is just designed to look nice, but I like wearing it like that. So yeah, it's become one of my favourite bags. You can actually take the chain off if you don't like the chain, but I actually think it's quite cool. And like I said earlier, by far bags always have silver hardware, and I really like the way the silver hardware looks on this. It gives the perfect edge. Like, this is like the bag version of a leather jacket. Do you know what I mean? The silver hardware on a leather jacket just goes perfectly with a bag like this, and I just love it. I couldn't recommend it more. If you're going to buy any of these bags, I recommend this one. If you have more of a smart style, I go for the Balenciaga, but I love it. I love it so much. And then my final bag is probably my most recent one, and it's this one. This is from Low Classic. I bought this one on Farfetch, but you can't get it anymore. They don't sell it on there, so I'll try and find it from somewhere else. But it's a beautiful, beautiful cream bag. I love the kind of shape of it. It's like a circle, semicircle situation, which I think is really, really cool. And this like slides out, so it's kind of like a flap, like tucks in. And it's a really good size as well, like a really, really good size bag. And I love that you can tuck it in to this front pouchy bit, so no one can get into it, which is exactly what we need. We don't want anyone getting into our bags. I love it. So cute. This one again is on the lower end of the designer handbags, but I wanted to show you guys because, like, I think sometimes you don't need to spend thousands of pounds on a designer bag to get that chic designer element into your wardrobe. You just need to find a piece that suits your style, that's like gonna elevate your wardrobe. You don't have to spend loads of money. And I actually personally have really enjoyed finding these brands that are like lower end, high end, where they're like bags are around 300-400 pounds, which is still expensive, but for a designer bag it's quite cheap. So I really like finding bags that are at that price range because they're easier to get hold of, and they're like a little bit more accessible for the average person, rather than like buying a designer handbag, which you usually have to save up for, and saving up for stuff like that can sometimes mean that you'll end up not liking it by the time you save up for it, or you won't wear it as much or whatever. So yes, those are all my designer handbags. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favourite one was. I'll link all of them below, so you can go shop them if you want to. If I can't find the exact one, I'll link something very, very similar to it, so you can go and shop them. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I will speak to you all in my next video.